Welcome back to the QSUpali YouTube channel. I hope you have learned something from my previous videos. I wish to continue with this video to discuss the pricing information of Bill of Quantities Part 2. Earthworks continuation. 1. Concrete work. 2. Waterproofing. 3. Block work. 4. Roofing. 5. Carpentry and joinery. 6. Metalwork. 7. Finishes. 8. Painting. 9. Services. 10. External works. 11. Day works. 12. Soil investigation. Earthworks continuation. Filling underfloors. Vehicle measured the filling underfloors with imported earth and compacted to 95 of the density of the filling. Tipper truck transport imported earth 14 cubic meter per trip. Diesel consumption is 1 litre per 3 km. 1 operator. The Dozer truck plates earth 56 cubic meter per hour. Diesel consumption is 57 liters per hour. 1 operator. The Plate Compactor is used for the compact of the spread earth with an efficiency of 800 meters squares per hour. Fuel consumption is 1.5 liters per hour. 1 operator. Legal requirement 2 minimum numbers for holding safety flags, removing obstacles, barriers, etc. Material cost include loading imported earth. Therefore, the cost for the filling underfloor that can include in the tender is equal to plant hire cost, diesel cost, operator cost, labor cost, material cost, permit for material transportation. 1. Concrete work. Substructure concrete can be categorized under plain concrete and reinforced concrete. Blinding concrete comes under plain concrete and is prepared to make a level base for reinforced concrete foundations with a compressive strength of 20 Newton per millimeter square at 28 days, used to form the base for block work in the foundation too. Thickness is varied as specified. Plain concrete thickness of less than 150 mm is measured in square meters and thickness of more than 150 mm is measured as cubic meters. The wastage of concrete is assumed to be 2.5%. The thickness of blinding concrete varies from 50 mm to 100 mm as specified. The following examples are for plain concrete in foundations. Example 1. The cost of 1 cubic meter of plain concrete base for the blockwork foundation of 600 mm thick. Cost of supply of plain concrete per 1 cubic meter and 2.5% of the wastage for the cost is to be added. The cost of labor for laying 1 cubic meter of concrete is 1 day of mason and 1 day of unskilled labor. Equipment hires cost of poker vibrator per day. Therefore, the cost of plain concrete 1 cubic meter for block work base is equal to concrete cost plus 2.5% wastage plus labor cost plus equipment hire cost, that is formwork is not considered and shall be discussed later. Example 2. The cost of supply of plain concrete per 1 square meter for blinding concrete 100 mm thick. 1 square meter of concrete makes 10 square meter of blinding concrete 100 mm thick. The cost of 100 mm thick blinding concrete is as follows. The supply of plain concrete per 1 cubic meter, that is 10 square meter of blinding concrete, plus cost of 2.5% concrete wastage plus the cost of labor for laying 1 cubic meter of concrete is 1 day of mason and 1 day of unskilled labor plus equipment hire cost per day for the poker vibrator. Formwork not considered and shall be discussed later. Therefore, 1 meter square of binding concrete is equal total cost for 1 cubic meter of laying plain concrete divided by 10. Substructure concrete and superstructure concrete. The minimum comprehensive strength specified is measured in Newton per millimeter square, achieved at 28 days. Wastage is assumed to be 2.5%. Labor for laying concrete is varied depending on the type of structure. For example, it is assumed labor for foundation, ground beams, columns and wall construction required 1 day of mason and 1 day of unskilled labor for laying 1 meter cube of concrete. For suspended slab and beam construction, 1 day of mason and 1 day of unskilled labor can complete laying 20 cubic meter concrete. Reinforced concrete for foundation, ground beam, columns and walls. Example 1. The cost of supplying of reinforced concrete per 1 cubic meter and 2.5 of the wastage for the cost is to be added. The cost of labor for laying 1 cubic meter of concrete is 1 day of mason and 1 day of unskilled labor. Equipment hires cost of poker vibrator per day. Therefore, the cost of reinforced concrete 1 cubic meter is equal to concrete cost plus 2% wastage plus labor cost plus equipment hire cost. Formwork and reinforcement are not considered and shall be discussed later. Reinforced concrete suspended slab and beams. Example 2. The cost of supply of concrete per 1 cubic meter and 2.5 of wastage for the cost to be added. The cost of labor for laying 20 cubic meter of concrete is 1 day mason and 1 day of unskilled labor. Equipment hires cost of poker vibrator per day. Therefore, the cost per 1 cubic meter of reinforced concrete slab and beams is equal cost of supplying reinforced concrete plus 2.5% wastage of concrete plus labor cost 1 day of labor divided by 20 plus equipment hire cost. Formwork and reinforcement are not considered and shall be discussed later. Thank you. Please wait for my next video for the continuation of the discussion on the pricing information of bill of quantities part 2. Continuation of reinforcement and formwork in concrete work. I would be pleased if you are motivated by the desire to explore the value of the field's necessity that would contribute to the construction industry. Please refer to the description box below for the written description of this video clip. With a positive attitude and a growth mindset, keep moving forward and explore the field. I will see you in the next video. If you are inspired and learned something from this video, please click like, subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the bell button to receive my upcoming videos and share with others too.